But I don't like that everyone is kind of jumping on the Biden administration and trying to blame America for this conflict. This conflict has been going on for a long time, to say the least.
For sure, for sure.
And everyone wants to always attribute things to America, like, oh, they released the aid to the sanctions on Iran, so they got $6 billion. It's like, that hasn't been confirmed. We don't know that Iran directly directed this attack. We don't know that the funds were directly used. But what we're seeing are people like Senator Lindsey Graham and the neocons in the Republican Party trying to score points against Biden and saying we need to bomb Iran's oil refineries when we don't even know what the facts are yet. We don't even know.
Dude,
we don't know the extent of this stuff
any
yet.
excuse.
Someone pointed that out about Lindsey Graham. He's almost 70 and has no kids, so he has like nothing to lose.
Hey, look, I'll tell you what.
He's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time.
He wants to put on the cowboy hat and ride the atomic bomb down and like, what was that? What was that, Dr. Strangelove?
I actually visualized him going to the front lines in his fat body.
He would not, though.
Lindsey, come on, Lynn. Dude, what?
Hey, look, man, if you tell me that you're in favor of funding and support for any country, no matter what it is Israel or Ukraine, hey, man, I got some military PTs. We got some ammo. We'll suit you up. We'll put you in basic training, and we'll send you right off first light.
And when I visualized him going, he'd be like, I'm too old to go.
But it's okay for your relatives and sons and children to go. It's fine with him.
Dude, what the?
Hey, man, look, more people is still better, right? So if you're in favor of going to war with any country, like we could suit you up. You know what I mean? So the people who are all for intervention in Ukraine, it's like, let's suit you up, buddy. Like and look, a lot of the people did go. That's crazy. Remember that guy from what was that MSNBC guy who went to Ukraine?
Oh yeah.
Who was that?
I don't remember who it was.
Malcolm Nance.
Malcolm was. Either that fake video where he pointed and didn't he pretend that like there was like an airstrike or something when there wasn't?
No, there was like a you heard a sound of a jet or something or a bombing, and he's like 1, 2 bomb, 3 bombings. That's what's happening. It's like, oh, shut up, dude.
Yeah, that was early
But hey,
on.
look, man, at least he went there, I guess. It reminds me of that movie Edge of Tomorrow when they're like going to send Tom Cruise to the front line. Like, and Malcolm Nance, you're going in. But hey, look, I'm not saying that Israel's right or wrong. I'm just saying if you want military funding for any of these countries, Lindsey Graham wants to bomb Iran, bro, I will put you in that plane. You can pull the lever. Let's get you going, buddy. My point is this. They won't do it. No, they want you. They want your kids to go die for this.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I think this is not a war of Islam against Judaism. I think it's a war of release us from this open air prison.
No,
I don't think it's a religious thing because
it's been a religious for
dude. That doesn't explain.
Well, it's always been for land. It's always been for land. Even though
Hezbollah exists. Okay, all right. Iran has stated they want to kill Jews.
They'll use it to rally people.
It is not about.
But I'm thinking about 9/11, which is why I brought it up because they said it's the Muslims that want it. No. We wanted the oil in the Middle East, so we went in and took it, and we said Muslim, and we caused all this chaos. And it was just like, that was stupid of me because now I'm like, I'm thinking like, dude, the worst threat we could face is Islamic terrorists. It's not. Okay, it is terrorism in general, but I think the Russians are Christian. I mean, the Russians are like Orthodox Christian. They should be on our side defending what's right, what's good and right. I'm not saying but I don't want it to turn into some religious thing. It's just we got to call a white peace in Ukraine and start working together to defend Earth.
I mean, I don't think Ukraine wants to. Ukraine and Russia have not successfully worked out a peace deal. I'll say that, and I think it would be impossible to say, okay, guys, we've got a new world conflict, so you guys just take a pause and we'll move on. I mean, what I'm waiting for next is anything to happen in Taiwan because everyone can tell that we are on the brink of very serious chaos, and I think everyone knows the U.S. doesn't have strong leadership. I agree with your point. We can't blame the Biden administration for everything. There are lots of historical factors going in. I just know that in the last 3 years, we have not positioned ourselves the way I would like to be going into this kind of conflict. And there's a question about whether the leadership of the American federal government is best serving the American people. I can't say internationally what's going on.
We can blame the Biden administration.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we can reduce any argument. We can go further and further back. What was the real cause of World War II? World War I. What was the real cause of World War I? Okay, fine. At a certain point, we talk about the actions here. Under Donald Trump, Abraham Accords, normalization of relations between Israel and many Arabic nations. Donald Trump, no new wars. And while there was budding conflict with Ukraine and Russia under Obama, it stops when Trump gets in. Weird.